You know that I forgive you. I know you don't forgive me. We're only humans, so we hold on to two completely different stories. That's the song Stories by Refs. Where did my wounds come from? Why do I have so many triggers? When someone did something that I didn't like, it can hurt. I could have minor, major wounds from the actions of others and their words. I can learn things about myself that aren't true, but that I now believe. Growing up, we spend most of the time with our parents and caregivers, childcare, school, coaches, etc. These are the people most likely to say things that hurt us, especially as kids, because that's where we are. We might draw the conclusion that we need to change to be loved, or that we're not okay as we are. That's a false conclusion, but we might still come to that conclusion. We might feel unlovable, or hard to love, or difficult. There just needs to be a grain of truth in there, and sometimes our brains can convince us that it's totally true. How do we heal from the messages we heard, and then, well, quite frankly, we repeated to ourselves? It's my responsibility to investigate what I believe about myself. Where'd that idea come from? Well, I look inside and say, I believe something that I don't believe. Look at your inner conflict and the mixed messages you've received in life. Focus on what's true, what is evidence, not just our feelings or thoughts. Your brain can trick you into thinking some really silly and untrue things. Feelings are not facts, just physiological sensations with some thoughts. They can guide you, but they can also trip you up. Learn how to read feelings and be with feelings without avoiding them, and without stirring them up. Remember who you are. Do this, and when people try to start conflict with you, you don't take the bait. The healed you has no interest in other people's drama. During conflict, I've heard people say, "Do we love one another? Do you love me? Unconditionally?" Wait a second, what does that mean? You can do whatever you want to me and I have to be a doormat? If that's what you mean by unconditional, yeah, that's not happening. That's not true in every relationship. I may still love you, but I'm not putting myself in harm's way repeatedly if you don't respect my boundary. So I will love you. I may not put myself around you if you've shown that you're going to continue hurting me.